First, check your air filter once a month. Loosen the wing nut on the side of the air cleaner cover. Then, take off the cover, making sure to clear the choke button. The air filter is the white felt pad on the inside of the air cleaner cover. If it's dirty or moist, remove it. Use a brush to remove debris from the pad. You may use a cleaning solvent, but don't use gasoline. If the air filter is so dirty that it won't come clean, you must replace it. Purchase a new one from your local dealer. Insert your clean filter inside the air cleaner cover. Fit the cover back over the air cleaner, clearing the choke button and making sure the air filter seals to the cover. That's all there is to it. Once a year, you should also check the grease level inside the worm gear housing. Remember, the worm gear housing begins at the base of the handles and runs down through the red hood. Unscrew the cover plate. Then, check to make sure the grease comes almost to the top of the housing. If it doesn't, squeeze in some lithium number 0 grease or the equivalent. This is the only way you can add grease to the worm gear housing. And please, be careful not to overfill. If the cover plate gasket has chips or cracks in it, you should replace it. Order a new gasket from your local dealer. After you've used your tiller for a few seasons, you may want to replace your fuel filter before any blockage occurs. Remember, the fuel filter is located inside the tank. Also, clean out any debris which may have accumulated in the fuel tank. The carburetor on your Mantis engine is preset at the factory for sea level conditions. This provides the most fuel-efficient and environmentally sensitive operation possible. If you live above 3,000 feet, your carburetor may need further adjustment. Remember, each time you use your tiller, it's important to allow the engine to warm up at least 2 to 3 minutes before using. Otherwise, serious damage could occur to the engine. Before making any adjustments to your carburetor, check to see that you have a clean air filter. Also, make sure the muffler spark arrestor is clean and doesn't need replacing. You can check your Mantis owner's manual for more details on this procedure. If your engine runs rough or stalls, you may need to adjust the carburetor and idle screws. We're removing the air cleaner cover so you may see the adjustment screws more clearly in this video. The carburetor and idle screws are easily adjusted with the air cleaner cover in place. The 2 carburetor adjustment screws are located next to the black choke button. The red screw is the high-speed adjustment. The white screw is the low-speed adjustment. First, remove the tines from the axle. Then, start the engine and let it warm up for 2 to 3 minutes. Now, run the engine at high speed and rapidly pull the choke out and push it in 2 times to clear air from the fuel system. Then, stop the engine. Now, turn the red high-speed screw counterclockwise all the way to stop. Then turn the white low-speed screw halfway between the counterclockwise and clockwise stop positions. Now, start the engine again. Make sure it's warmed up. Then, adjust the idle screw. You'll find the idle screw right below the red and white carburetor adjustment screws. It stands by itself. Turn the screw clockwise until the axle begins to turn. Then turn the screw counterclockwise until the axle stops. With the engine still running, you'll finish the carburetor adjustment. Run the engine at full speed 2 or 3 seconds to clear out any excess fuel. Then return to idle. Now accelerate the engine to full throttle several times to check for a smooth transition from idle to high speed. If the engine hesitates, turn the white low-speed screw counterclockwise 1/8 of a turn. Then accelerate the engine. Repeat the adjustment until you get a smooth transition to high speed.
The handles on your Mantis tiller conveniently fold down for easy storage and transport. Just loosen the 2 knobs where the lower and upper handles connect to each other. You can fold the handles forward so they rest on the lower handles, or you can fold them down and up against the lower handles. If you use this method, make sure you tighten the knob so the folded upper handles stay in place. Your Mantis tiller is now a compact little unit that's easy to carry, store, or load in a car. At the end of the gardening season, follow a few easy steps before you put your tiller away. First, drain the fuel tank. Then, start your engine and let it run until it stops. This will run it dry. Next, let the engine cool down completely. Then use a 3/4-inch spark plug wrench to remove the spark plug. Pour a teaspoon of 2-cycle engine oil into the cylinder hole. Pull the starter cord several times. This will coat the cylinder wall with oil. Now put the spark plug back into the hole and store your tiller in an upright position in a clean, dry place. The handles can be folded or left extended. Next season, when you're ready to put your tiller back to work, take a few additional steps. If you folded the handles for storage, put them back into the tilling position. Remember to tighten both handle knobs securely. Now, remove the spark plug. Pull the starter cord several times. This will clear oil from the combustion chamber. Now, wipe off any oil that's on the spark plug. Replace the plug. Use the normal starting procedure to start your tiller, and you're ready to go. You've already seen how to use your tiller for tilling and weeding, but did you know you can do even more? Just slide on the affordable Mantis attachments and take care of a wide range of outdoor tasks. If you're a vegetable gardener,